How is it going, you lovely lot? And welcome back to Gibraltar. Today's episode is a little bit of a blockbuster. Last year, there was no Champions League football. This year, we're looking to make the group stage. That is going to be the aim. We've got £6 million in the bank. We, of course, have a fairly good squad, I think, at this point. I think we've made some good additions to the team. It looks solid on the whole. I'll give you a rundown shortly. And I suppose after the last couple of years of making it to the Conference League, I am desperately craving progress this year. Anyway, of course, we are entering in at the first round of the Champions League. Our first game today is against Lynfield. I do hope you go on to enjoy this video. Okay, look, it's the eve of the first game of the season, and before we talk about the squad for the coming year, I have to show you this. Damien Good somehow managed to win the Addons Golden Shoe for best striker in Europe, despite the fact that we are categorised as the third kind of tier of nation. My hero, my GOAT. It'd be really good if he was fit for today's game, but he's not. He's out for 2 to 4 weeks. He probably is going to miss the first 2 knockout round, kind of qualifying rounds of the Champions League. Speaking of which, up first, Lynfield. Now, of course, last year we didn't play in Champions League qualifiers. The year before that, we got knocked out by Shamrock of the Republic of Ireland, and now we're taking on a Northern Irish Championship kind of champion representative. Their key man is Matthew Andrews. If we don't win this first round, I might cry. But going into the new season and this first game, suspensions, injuries, and more. Yeah, there are some new faces here, mind you. And those 3 new faces all came right on the eve of this first game. Sadly, the latter one, not available for the first games. I'm hoping that's not going to cost us. Jacob Williams, we've snapped up after he was released by Arsenal. Found him chilling in the England under-20s. Super consistent centre-back, great in the air. Cut from a very similar cloth, I think, to Devin Bath. Not the quickest player, but a really good lump at the back who I think is going to be useful. Not available for today's games, mind you. Of course, in goal, we lost Ariola. He was on loan from Chivas in Mexico. They didn't want to extend the loan. We looked at our options, and I've gone with Christian Rivero to be the big man. He is earning a lot of money for a goalkeeper, really, relative to our squad. Says he's a backup. Ignore that. It's a lie. But I think we've got a really solid goalkeeper here. You can see, mega consistent, loves important matches. He's 32, so he's not going to get any younger or any better. But in terms of the goalkeepers that were out there that we could sign, he was the best of the bunch. You know, signing players on £4,000 when you're trying to compete for a Champions League stage spot is not easy. Maybe a bit of a baptism for fire for him. And the final signing we made, Abdallah, joined us after the departure, or rather the injury, to Good. I kind of realised when Good got injured, if he gets injured, I don't have a plan B. This is the plan B. Cagliane. I don't know why I've said that like he's Italian. He is French. He looks like a good little player. Doesn't enjoy important matches, but consistent, really nice physicals, great technicals for a striker as well, some solid mentals to boot. But to be honest, by my own incredibly mad signings and kind of standards, I think I've been quite restrained. And if you're wondering, the board expectation is to make it to the second qualifying round. Last couple of years, obviously, we've made it to the league stage of the Conference League. We made it to the Europa League stage 3 years ago now. I want to match that at the very least this year. But anyway, going into this game, we have got to rotate things around a little bit. This is going to be far from a strongest 11 for the away leg. Of course, we can fill out the bench as well here. Through the power of magic and editing, I'm going to clap and it's all going to be fixed. We're back. Yeah, there was one player I forgot to mention who's been out for a long while. Amatucci. You can see here, failed a fitness test, of course, just as a reminder. I can't remember if this was in the last video. He had a 5-month hip injury at the end of last season. He's not fair enough for today's game. I will put him on the bench just for the intimidation factor. You know, I feel like seeing him on the bench, they'll be sat thinking, oh, they're going to bring on the big guns. He's not ready to come on. The gun is not loaded. But in terms of team news, it is still a very, very strong team for this opening game of the year. Rivero making his debut at the back just because of the combination of injuries and suspensions to Duru, Shepherd and Heaven. Got to mix things up a little bit at the back. Inaba comes in to play left wing back. The Inaba fan club are having a party right now. They're loving that. Sonder is going to play at centre back, a player who's probably going to lose his first team kind of nailed on starter status this year with the new additions coming in. Besides that, Zaroli is going to slot in at Regista, of course, filling in for his Italian counterpart. And up top is another debut for Abdallah. I brought him in as a bit of an emergency. I need a player similar to Good up front option. You might even argue he's a little bit better than Good. He gets the nod in this one on his debut. Not coming in match shop. Hopefully he'll be fine. Inaba. Oh, holy kit clash, Batman. Who picked the... Did our kit man pack the wrong kit? Shibayama's got it. Can we see who's who here? It's fine. Everything's fine. Bath. Fogden. Zeroli. You can ought to spot the players by their shorts. Stare at their crotches. Shibayama hits it over. Okay, we're in 2D. Maybe that'll bring some good luck. Mbida, back post. Shibayama. I love wingers who are good in the air. He is not that guy. Like, he's never going to win the ball in the air at the back post. Lynfield go long, we win it. Zeroli playing as the regista to Francisco Trincao. Oh, yeah, we signed him. We signed him midway through last year, but after the European rounds were closed, he's in the team. He can't really run. Zeroli, Shibayama, there's options. How's he kept that in? Francisco goes over everyone and is cleared away. And now they're on the attack for us. Oh, I don't know if I like this. Breckin with the ball. Trincao, Mbida, Fogden, Francisco Trincao, you beautiful man. Apparently the defenders are appealing for offside. If this is now offside, I look like a moron. Is it going to count? It's going to count. Come on. He started the move here, got on his bike, made the run. Fogden, what a ball. And maybe the keeper should have done better. We break the deadlock after 10 minutes. Kick-off highlight. I mean, if we get a quick double, how fun will that be? How fun will that be? Rooney with the ball. Scott. Inside, back to Rudy. Lynch loses the ball. That's an awful hospital pass. Breckin. Shibayama. Breckin. 2-0, 10 minutes in. 2-0, 10 minutes in. We're not going to bottle it like we did against Shamrock 2 years ago. I believe. I mean, it's 12 minutes in. Lads, we don't need to kill them inside 15 minutes in front of their own crowd. Like, this does feel a bit unnecessarily violent. Mbida, Breckin, dropping deep, gives it back to Bath. I mean, they're just chasing shadows. They're just chasing the ball. We're just running rings around them. Breckin's in again. Could square it. Decides to blaze it over instead. The Anaba fan club is happy. Their boys on a 7.0 already. Set piece now. Trincao. Where is Bath? Is it Bath at the near post? It is. It's free. It's free. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going through. I know we've only played 15 minutes of a 180-minute tie. I don't want to say we're washed, but 14 minutes later from that last goal, nothing's happened. Are we just easing off? I hope not. I want more. Fogden through the middle. Breckin. Where's that ball gone? It's gone into space. It's going down with snow on it. Mbida, corner. Near post, Bath. 4. It's done. Wave off the fight. Wave it off. They don't have to come to Gibraltar if they don't want to. Mbida putting in the ball. And Bath, he's just bigger, isn't he? He's just bigger than them. Splish splash. He's on for a hat-trick. I mean, imagine if they now score a corner, I'm going to be upset. After we've scored 2, if they get one back, it won't be fair. Headed wide. Bath would have scored it. I'm feeling pretty good about the second leg. It has to be said. Their goalie's on a 7.7 rating. They had 14 shots on target. He saved 10 of them. Fair play to their keeper. He's not had fun today. We've not made it fun for him today. But he has done his very, very best. 2 minutes of added time, come and go, 4-0. All the goals coming in the first half. Don't even feel like we took our foot off the gas. We just didn't really convert anything that we were creating. And Narborough on a 7.3. We are so back. Next game, by the way, in a week. Loads of time to rest up the players. We love that. Cipollina prefers Trincao to Rodrigo. You know what? I can understand it. Now, you might be wondering, if you're watching at home, why are you doing the theme tune? In the Conference League and the Europa League, you did the theme tune. I feel like it's bad luck for me to do the Champions League theme tune performing it before we make the league stage. Like, this isn't the Champions League proper. Like, we've not really made it at this point. Like, we'll win the league every year. We should always be playing in the Champions League a little bit. We have to get to the Champions League proper. Then I'll sing my lungs out like an opera singer. Oh, the kit clash is back! 2D. I mean, if they somehow come back here, I'm blaming it on the kit clashes. Oh, we never get drawn against Lynfield again. O'Sullivan. Oh, it's not an optimal start 7 minutes in. I think my players have been confused by the fact that every bloke on the pitch is wearing blue. It has deflected in. Was that Bath's leg? It was. One of his big gangly legs puts in. Rivero's livid. Isn't it a bit scary when the ball goes high in the air in 2D? I feel like it's going to take my eye out. It's going to come out my TV. I need some 3D glasses like I'm in a 3D cinema. That'd be good. Zaroli, where are you going? For the volley? Shibayama, back to goal. Heaven. Aiden, bang. Oh my word, it's ping-ponging in the box. They are pinned back. They've got everyone bar one man back. It's disgusting. Breckin misses the target. I feel like we're going to get goals in this game. We're coming forward with purpose again and again and again and again. Messiah Shibayama opens up his account for the year. Good little solo goal, 5-1. It was done before this game. It's done again now. He gets the ball here. He nips in front of Rooney, picks up and just then runs. Look at him go. They run away from him scared. No, the finish wasn't bad either. Oh, the Messiah's arrived. I don't want to say it, chat, because it's very early days. Rivero looks competent in goal. From day one, he looks competent, and that's what we need. Trincao, going for a wander. Fogden, Duru, fresh off the bench after the injury. Abdallah hits the woodwork. Abdallah's a very fun name to say aloud. What if Abdallah ends up just being like Sam and all the other dud strikers? What if Good and Garcia and it's just strikers beginning with G? You know, that is, Garcia, Good, goals. There's definitely a Abdullah as assists something. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this conversation. The keeper saved it. I'll praise the players, even though I probably shouldn't. We've got an XG of 3.19 here. We've scored 1. That is concerning for Abdallah up top. I'll admit that. But Cliff's not done that much better in the second half. If there's a positive to be had, we have dominated that game. We win on aggregate 5-1. Job was done in the first leg. Would have been nice to win both games, but it's fine. Embiid is out for 6 to 8 weeks. I am internally screaming, and in some other news, our next round, the draw had already been made. We're taking on Sheriff. I tell you what, it's bizarre how many times we've played Sheriff over the years. We beat them 1-0 across 2 games a few years ago. Last year, we beat them in the Conference League phase 4-0. Should be beating them comfortably again. How are the other teams doing in the European qualifying rounds? That's a good question. I'm too scared to check. Oh, chat, I pray they've done well. Oh, okay, that's kind of unfortunate. They got drawn against Genk and lost 3-2. They are still in the Conference League qualifying rounds. I mean, Genk in your first round. That is... Respect them for only losing 2-1, to be honest. Genk have got proper footballers. That's such an unfortunate draw. The other teams went into the Conference League immediately. Magpies, they won a round! And they're now taking on Tobul, who I've never heard of, a Kazakhstani club. Look at the picture of their ground. It's like Google Earth. Amatucci fitness test, 45 minutes. Get on the bench, son. Zaroli, you did a good job last time out. I think we're favourites for this one. Williams is making his debut at the back. I'm really high on hopes up with this guy. That he'll be around for at least 2 years, take up Gibraltarian nationality and be a great general at the back for the future for the nation. Alongside Bath, if I was going to be worried about anything, pace. Pace is probably a concern with our centre-back pairing, but the rest of the team looks really, really strong here. Despite a few players being out, including Good, this is what we're going to go with. I'm going to hope that Abdallah has a better game today. At home, we really have to press home an advantage against Sheriff. The fact that we don't have Good, I'll be honest, it's a massive frustration because he is just so good for us. Although there's a counter-attack opportunity here. Shibayama bringing it forward. Go on. Go on. It's a good save by the keeper. Really good start to this game in terms of chance creation, but I want an early goal to help settle the nerves. After last game where we just looked incompetent in front of goal without Good, I want to see Abdallah scoring. I want to see Breckin, Trincao and Shibayama looking lively too. Speaking of which, Shibayama, look lively, look like a fish out of water, trying to get back to the shoreline. Oh my word, Aiden Evans shot that. I blinked and I missed it. I think it hit the woodwork. Wow, that was an insane shot. Heaven, Francisco, Zaroli. This is nice. Like, we're dominating the play. We just need a bit of killer instinct. Shepherd, low cross, Breckin scores. Okay, that's been coming. That A little bit of pressure reduced now. The longer that we went without scoring, the more I'd start to worry. We've not even played half an hour here. We're in a really good spot. We're creating a lot against them. They're playing very narrow, actually. You can kind of see here how narrow their back four and back two are. They're 3 players. I think they're playing with like maybe 3 attacking duties here and a support on their left-sided player. They're not tracking back, and our fullbacks will hurt them for that. Another before the break would be quite nice. Makes the team talk easier. Helps me relax and enjoy it. Oh, Abdallah, chance. Difficult angle. Holds it up really nicely. And then collapses. But we've won it back. Breckin, the goal scorer. Duru. Do. Back in. Shibayama. That might be the first headed goal he's ever scored. If they rule this out now, I'm going to be fuming. The man is like 5'8". He's not meant to win the ball in the air. Is it going to count? It is going to count. Come on. Every time we get a corner, I'm just expectant. We've got these big, meaty men that we put forward. Here he is. He's attacked the paramedic there behind the goal. That is needless from Williams. There's so many highlights in this half, but we're just not getting the goals that we probably should be getting for all the action. Williams has looked competent thus far at centre-back, although we've not been tested too greatly yet. Shepherd, Zaroli. Zaroli's done a really good job, by the way, of slotting in at Regista with the Amatucci injury. Zaroli's just really good because he can play defensive mid, attacking mid, centre mid if I need him to. And he's very, very well-rounded. Trincao. Oh, my word. He flew in there. He's dodged the tackle. Zaroli's got it. Space in behind. Oh, my word. Breckin finds it. Options in the middle. Shibayama's there. It's 3-0. It's 3-0. That is the least that we deserve here. We've had 17 shots in this first half. We look bloody good. Still, of course, 2 rounds after this to get to the Champions League stage. So let's not get carried away just yet. And we might have to play a team like Celtic in that final game. If Europa League was the aim, it feels like it's attainable, I feel like, based on what we're seeing here. Zaroli, Shibayama. Another, please. There needs to be another goal here. We deserve it. Shepherd. We're absolutely all over them. Look how many men we've got forward. Shibayama's missed a lot of chances today. Still got a corner. Trincao. Near post. Williams. Jacob Williams' debut goal. We'll take that. We'll take that. 4-0. There's a new sheriff in town. I say that like we've not beaten them twice in the past 3 years. Who would have thought that a Moldovan club and a Gibraltarian club would have such a rivalry? If they're the sheriff, does that make us the bandits? Because I'm fine with that. I'd love to be a bandit. Another corner would be really good. Where's Williams? Williams! Get ready for it. It's coming for your head, son. Did he just do a no-look header? It looked like he faced the wrong way and it's hit him on the back and gone in. Is that what happened there? What did he do here? He's gone for a no-look header. It's the greatest move you've ever seen in football. He's actually turned away and gone, I know where it's going to hit me. If I position like this, hits my head and goes in. Genius. Absolute genius. That's what 11 flair on a centre-back gets you. My hero. A good win. 5-0. I mean, that's done, innit? That is done. Also, the bloke from Santos, I was like, we should sign him because he's from Santos, so he must be good. Does actually want to talk to me. I wonder, chat, you know how we improved our junior coaching? I wonder if that impacts younger players wanting to come. Imagine if it did. That would kind of make sense. Okay, second leg time. Good is still coming back from his injury, by the way. 60 minutes recommended to be played. I wouldn't mind bringing him on at the end of the game to try and get him some match sharpness. Amatucci, I kind of want to start and take off. Bit of interest being shown in him, so he's not that happy I'm not selling him. Elsewhere, so far so good. I think Francisco Trincao, he's lost his legs, obviously. We knew that when we signed him. He's doing the job that we brought him in to do. Shibayama missed a few opportunities last game, but he's looked pretty good in Europe too. The experienced heads that we've got in this team slowly starting to perform. In fact, I'm realising now looking at this team, the midfield and attack is all real people. And so's the goalie. There's only 4 regens in my team, like 7, 8 years now into this save game. That's kind of mad. So if we win this game, chat, we're 2 rounds away from the Champions League stage. If we were to lose in the next round, we just have to win 1 Europa League qualifying round to go into the Europa League stage. And if we were to win the next round, then lose, we go straight into the Europa League stage. I think at this point, after this round, we're guaranteed Conference League football. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Duru, where are you going? Heaven. Beautiful. Took a while. Deadlock broken. To Shepherd. This is nice. This is pretty. Pat post. Cliff. Doesn't win it, but Baldwin will keep it alive. Heaven, he's already got one. He's not getting another with efforts like that. Baldwin in the corner. Heaven again. Cliff goes down. Breckin wide. Penalty? Apparently not. Armel for them gives it inside. I mean, this has been such a tame game, and yet they might just steal a goal here. Kimara, they've got their goal. Let them have the draw. We did it for Lynfield. We're a charitable football club. We turn up in the first leg and we chill. I feel like, with some of you, I don't know if you play the game or not. Some of you seem to play the game so much more thicker than me. I just want to get rid of people. I don't know if it's because I'm streaming, so people are like, it's not my save game. Chaos. Striker doesn't score in 2 games. Game gone. Garcia, good. Back from injury, please. Thank you. That's really nice, actually, for him to get his first goal of the season. We love that. We love that. Welcome back, Damien Good. It's good to have him back. I've stolen that joke from the chat. Forgive me. We're going to win the game. We're not going to be charitable today. 7-1. We'll take that. Aiden Heaven, man of the match, by the way. Who are we going to play in the next round? I think it's going to be Craiova. Is it said Craiova? I think it said Craiova. Their reputation is 3 stars as 1.5. Does that make us half as good as them? I hope not. We play them in a week. Okay, chat. This is kind of big. I don't want Celtic. I really don't want Celtic. If I get Celtic again, I will probably cry. If we win our next round against Craiova, this game will decide if we get to the Champions League stage or not. If we lose it, we still go into the Europa League stage. Admittedly, still got to beat Craiova before we worry about this team here. We are an unseeded team, which means we have to play one of these teams here. Hajduk won the Conference League last year. Slavia Prague knocked us out the Conference League last year. Celtic knocked us out the Champions League qualifiers. I'm realising that 3 of these options are absolutely horrific and they're all teams that, would be bad. It's going to be Celtic or Slavia Prague, 2 teams I've lost to. I've just got this feeling. I don't want Celtic. I really don't want Celtic. I really don't want Celtic. Okay, we've dodged Celtic. Club Brugge or PAOK, that's not kind. None of them are easy, I suppose. We're not getting that one. We've got Bodo Glimt or Rakov or Slavia Prague. It's us. It's going to be Slavia Prague, isn't it? I want revenge for last year. I want them. Give me them. Give me them. They beat us in the Conference League knockout round with a last-minute goal. I want revenge. And I will have my revenge tomorrow. 2 rounds away from the league stage. I'm daring to dream. Damien Good's coming back from injury. Should only play 45 minutes. I kind of feel like I should start Abdallah, but he's not performed so far so well as a striker, so we'll drop him down. Elsewhere, Embiid is injured and Angel's injured. Does mean that Duru's in the team at right back, but I look at this team and I look at Craiova, and whilst they've got good players, I think we can beat them. I think we can beat them. Last couple of European rounds, we've hammered teams in the first leg. Second leg, we've taken our foot off the gas. Let's score a few here. I feel like this is the kind of game we should still be waltzing through, especially with home advantage. They're playing a 4-2-3-1. It's like for like. It should be straightforward. I am stressed. I mean, if we win this game, chat, we're guaranteed a Europa League stage league game. What a lovely camera angle, by the way. If we make it to the Europa League stage, that's still like 9 million over the course of the year. That would still be an immense achievement. So this game matters a lot. And an early goal would be nice, Francisco. That's all I'm going to say. Bloody, there's a lot of build-up here. The keeper stood very central in his goal. I'd go for the top right. Francisco, are you okay? Have you hurt your shoulder? If he finishes it, we're on the pitch. Oh, my word. Oh, my... What a goal. I will say, it has bothered me there that the spray line that the referee sprayed vanished as the free kick was taken. Watch the line. That's a mad free kick. 1-0. Come on! That's what we want to see. Let's get a few goals early on. Let's alleviate all those nerves. Let's get ready to go to Prague. Lads holiday. Trincao turns his man. What a run. What a turn. He's got 2. He'd only got 1 goal in the previous 4 qualifiers. Oh, my word. I'll tell you what, Hassan is looking down from the heavens proudly, isn't he? He's in the clouds. I mean, he's not dead. He plays for the futsal team Hound Dogs. But our original little free kick demon, he's looking down on Francisco. It did deflect it off 2 men. We do not care. Heaven is on a booking of Francisco. Turn provider. Williams, stop the count. Stop the count. Where are you, Slavia Prague? We're coming for you. This has been a pattern of our qualifying round so far. We seem to win the first leg handsomely, then just chill out in the second leg and draw or win it narrowly. I'm okay with that. If we want to do that again, that's fine. It's weird. We're dominating this game, but the XG really suggests probably don't deserve to be 4-0 up. But at the moment, we're doing it. Amatucci, Duru. Every time we go forward, I just expect a goal. Oh, that's not good. They've got players here. Maybe I'm getting complacent. Maybe it's Maybelline. They're not sponsoring the video, by the way. They're forward here. They've got a goal. I've got carried away a little bit, haven't I? I'll admit it. I'll hold up my hands. We got 4 and I was dreaming of the Champions League trophy in my hands. And I shouldn't have done that. I'm still going to praise the players. I want to keep morale high. I mean, 4-1 would still be an amazing result. Based on how this game's gone, you wouldn't bet against us getting more, though. Good. Tackled. Falls to Francisco. Should have had his hat-trick. Also, that was a cringe voice crack, wasn't it? That was a cringe voice crack. One last chance. Williams is on for a first-half hat-trick at centre-back. Surely not. Surely not. I know some people are going to be annoyed by this. I'm managing in Gibraltar. I need every advantage I can get. You know what? That's a solid first half. We'll take that. Right, Heaven's on a booking. I'm going to take him off and bring in Fogden. Good was only meant to play 45 minutes. So we'll bring in Abdallah as well. Like I mentioned, both our centre-backs are 1 booking away from a suspension. I kind of want them to get it in this game. Do their players know how to jump? Do their players know how to jump? Have they got the shortest defence ever? Or is this just one of those games? It's 6-1. I don't know what to say. I feel a bit dirty. Also, Jack, you're turning into Kev with the only way to score via big, meaty centre-backs at corners. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. This is literally my corner routine that I used at the World Cup that everyone now copies and pastes. It's very good, by the way, isn't it? It's very good. It doesn't often work this well. So he got 5. He's doing the robot. He's doing the robot. Work the corners. Duru put it in. Breckin. I'll be honest, it's 8-1. I feel like even without the corners, we're probably winning this one. Williams, where are we going? Shepherd? There's a lot of build-up here. There better be a goal, because this has been a really nice passing move. Look at them. We're demoralising their spirits. The fans are chanting, Ole! Way! I'm going to do it too. Way! Oh, hey! Duru, put it in. Oh, he's got his hat-trick. He's got his hat-trick. It's 9-1. Oh, no, chat. Stop! Lads, we need to stop. They are already dead. We've proven our point. We've proven it. Even without the corners, we've absolutely bullied them in this game. It has to be said. They caught us on the break once. That's literally been their only chance of the game. Oh, even Abdallah's scoring. It's 10. I mean, if there's any Romanian Craiova fans watching home, I'm sorry. There's a scrolly bar, chat. There is a scrolly bar for the goals. It's too much. We shouldn't have done that to them. I mean, it's a great result, lads. Well done, I guess. They didn't even make any subs. I reckon their manager walked out early.
1 hour later.
Okay, well, 13-6. Did anyone bet on that? Probably not. We've won. I'll be honest, Montinu there did bully us a bit in that second leg, but I'm going to blame it on complacency and the changed centre-backs. We've won 13. It's still quite convincing, isn't it, really? That does now guarantee us a Europa League stage draw at the very least, but if we can beat Slavia Prague, there's a chance of more. Last year we lost to them 6-4 6-5 on aggregate? Yeah, 6-5 on aggregate in the Conference League. We get a rematch months later. I'm very excited. In terms of the team news, it's a very, very strong team for us. I'll be honest, Good coming back from injury hasn't been all that impressive in his last couple of games, where Abdullah has suddenly started to score. But I feel like Abdullah, I've got to have him on the bench to bring on. I think that's the best use of things. Our strongest centre-backs in at the back. Worth noting, Williams, Bath and Duru, one booking away from a suspension. So if either of them get booked, those three members, this game, next leg is a problem. Lopez is injured, but besides that, it's a strong team. It's a team that's match sharp. I was going to say it's coming in good form. Ignore the last game. Ignoring the last game, we're in good form. We're in our own back garden. They beat us in our back garden. They came to our barbecue last summer in the Europa League. They took the sausages. They took the buns. They ate the food. They didn't socialise. They didn't give us a bottle of wine, and they walked out and won it. This year, I want revenge. We're going to go to their barbecue in the second leg and ruin their party with their neighbours. But not before we win here in our own backyard. I'll love it if we beat them. Tell you what, this is an iconic stadium roof view, isn't it? Are we going to get that every game now? Trincao wasn't available for us last time we played this lot. There's new players here. We've got better. I think they've got worse. Breckin, Shibayama, through, finishes it! The referee's raised his hand there. I think it's offside. He flagged early. Is it going to count? It's going to count! Come on! The ref raised his arm and I questioned it. Breckin plays this ball through. That is inch perfect. He should have passed it, really. But I can't complain with the finish. Absolute top bins. Come on! I mean, a lead in the first leg would be good, but because we're at home, I feel like we have to extend the advantage a little bit. I feel like that's going to be necessary. Heaven, Trincao. That is really nice football. Duru, Trincao, Francisco. I love him. Come on. Come on. Let's be having you. I want revenge for last year. They bullied us. They knocked us out of the Conference League. The winner of this goes to the Champions League. The runner-up, the loser of this game, goes to the Conference League stage, or sorry, the Europa League stage. So for both teams, we made steps forward, but I want to make steps forward as we walk all over them. Oh, right. I mean, we're pressing higher, trying to force an error. If they play through the press, we could be in trouble, and that is exactly what they've managed to do here. Linger, I remember him from last year. He was very good for them last time we played them. Heaven back to Rivero. Goes long. Trincao never going to win a header there, but we get the second ball. Shibayama, Abdullah, on off the bench. Abdullah, I thought he was going to finish it. Williams has picked up a booking, so he's going to be suspended for the second leg. That's a kind of big concern. I'm going to have a big decision to make there at centre-back. Husteki gives it forward. They play it through, but Bath reads it. Williams not available for the next game is concerning. I don't want Bath to get booked now in the next 7 minutes. Or that could be a problem. Husteki, Linger, plays it in behind. Tommel. That's completely against the run of play, and it's an absolutely mad finish. Defensively, questions have to be asked, I think, of Bath there. But the finish itself is stupendous. I can't even really be mad. I'm not going to take Bath on it off in this game, chat, with such little time remaining. I don't want to upset the back four. Duru throw in. Garcia, Duru, Cliff, Trincao! The ref's flagging for something. Surely not. Have a day off, referee. This has got to count. There's no way it's offside. There is absolutely no way it's offside. It's not offside. It's 3-1. Come on. Cliff Garcia, I'm going to pretend he was the architect. He took a shot that deflected towards Trincao. Come on! I'm starting to dream, chat. He's starting to believe. There's still a second leg. Let's not get carried away. Especially if they score another. Why are you doing this to me, Football Manager? Why are you making me watch this? Win the header. Adiemo. I don't like this. I don't like this. Surely not. Everything's fine. Everything's counter? Could we? Those players forward. I feel like this is a pointless highlight where there's a slide tackle, comes in, it goes out for a throw-in and it ends. I've played enough FM. I know the patterns of play. It doesn't matter, though. It's 3-1 on the night. Really, really good display. We give ourselves a really golden opportunity now to make the Champions League stage. It is going to be tough on the road, but we've done what we could there. That's not bad. Trincao, man of the match. Give him some praise. Williams will be suspended. Only one suspension, though. You know what? There were 3 players that I was really concerned about walking a tightrope. For only one of them to get bucked, I don't think is disastrous. And I think it's an easy change, really. Sonder comes in to play centre-back, who was our starter last year. There's part of me that's like, oh, should we just change system? Should I play an extra man in midfield and just try and kill off the game? But then there's just part of me that feels like we played away from home against them last year in the Conference League, played this shape, and we won on the night 3-2. I think we stick with what we know. I think our team plays better playing on the front foot. I think our best players are in the final third. We're 3-1 up after the first leg. I'm daring to dream. I'm daring to dream. This game is worth tens of millions of pounds. I'm not even sure with the new Champions League format exactly how much it's worth, but it is worth tens of millions, and the reputation boost, it will snowball future generations of Apex into the future. If we lose this game, we still get like £9 million for the year, but you get so much more for the Champions League. We've built a team that I think is really good this year. It's a team that we've been pretty patient with, letting players develop and grow into their roles. Now it's on them to step up, stand up, and be counted. We're 3-1 up. It should be so straightforward. Why am I so nervous? Why am I so nervous? Half an hour in, nothing is happening. They're having so much of the ball. Chat, I've just noticed they're playing with a Regista as well. This is very fun. Regista on Regista action. Shibayama, Zaroli. This is pretty. Shepherd, Zaroli. Slotting in at Regista. Heaven, Aiden. It's a chance. It's a chance. Encourage the players. Clap them in. They're doing well. They've got to throw in. They're dominating this game. I'm kind of tempted to drop a player back into midfield. I'm going to change it. I don't like this. I'm actually tempted just to do this as a change. I know I'm Pep Guardiola-ing it at this point. I'm really tempted just to go to this and just sit and defend. Have Breckin mark tighter their centre. They're playing a Segundo Volante at right centre mid for them. I still want to use I feel like we should use the wider areas as well. Focus the play in the wider areas. All we're doing is moving the attacking centre mid to centre mid on attack. It's not a radical change. It's just crowding out the midfield a little bit more. But they are on the attack immediately, and that has to make you worried. Zafaridis. There's so many players back, and he finds space at the edge of the area to tuck it in. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Made more unfortunate by the fact Breckin, who I've told to mark tighter, the Segundo Volante. In fact, that's their Regista stepping forward, I think. Oh, it's pain. It's actual pain. Goods played so bad in this game. Get him off the pitch. 6.3. Shibayama's been poor. Bring in Cliff. If in doubt, bring in Cliff MFing Garcia. Half an hour left to hold on. Half an hour left to hold on. That's all we have to do. We dominate the first leg. They're dominating the second leg. They're having a lot of the ball, but not getting it as far forward now. It's very difficult for them to break down our shape. They're not even having that many shots. 14 minutes left. There's nothing happening. That's kind of fine. Nothing is happening, and I do not care. They've had one shot in like the last half an hour. There's 2 minutes left. We've done it. We've absolutely committed football terrorism, and it's worked. Come on. That was so anticlimactic, and I don't even care. Champions League stage. Nothing happened. Nothing happened in that. That's fine. We got through to the Champions League in the most anticlimactic fashion ever. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. I mean, £12 million. £12 million and the Champo. Who's ready to see who we're going to play? Who's ready to see who we're going to play? Oh, we're going to get battered. But we'll have fun getting battered. Barcelona, PSG, Man U. Atleti. Yeah, that is an unfortunate draw, but we do not care. Give me the money. We get to play PSG at home. Come on. We're on an adventure. We're going to lose every game. We might be able to fight Porto Glimt for a result. But you know what? In terms of draws, that's horrific. Chat, just for losing in the league phase, we get 2.4 million if we win one game. That's our mission. Our mission this year is to win one game of football. It might be against Porto Glimt. That might be the one game I look at and go, we can win. Oh, what a day. Cheers to us. Porto Glimt is winnable. The rest are absolutely horrific. What's a realistic scoreline here? Jonas Winder's their key man. I mean, they are one of the lower seeded teams we have to play. But I will just point to the fact that they've got like La Croix on £82,000 a week, and our entire team is on £81,000 a week. First time in the Champions League. It's pretty much a full strength team. So that's the one thing we have going for us here. Zaroli injured, so not on the bench, but it's a very, very good team that we have fielded. It's the best team I can field. And Wolfsburg are a fourth seed. They're playing a 4-4-2. I think we can bully a two-man midfield. It's the champions, etc. I can't do it all. It's not as catchy as the FA Cup theme tune, let's be honest. They need to be more original with it. So obvious, it's just a copy. Look at that roof. Every European game at home, we get to look at the roof. Just make sure it's in good shape. Oh, there's a kickoff highlight. I was going to make some tactical changes based on the fact they had a 4-4-2. We'll hold fire and see what happens here. Francisco, imagine. Imagine if we score immediately. Imagine. Oh my God, we actually have scored immediately. Come on. Oh my word. We're winning in the Champions League. Francisco Trincao, he has no legs in this universe. He's lost the ability to run. He can still kick a football. Come on. It has deflected in, to be fair. It has deflected in. Right, chat, time to park the bus. No, we're not parking the bus here. We're at home. I am going to tell our players here, because they're playing a 4-4-2, the regista should be free pretty often through the middle, unless they choose to press him, in which case they're going to leave the centre attacking mid free. We're going to try and focus the play through the middle here. It took a deflected shot, but we are winning again. Oh, imagine. Corners are our thing, although that's a weird back. We don't aim for the back post. What is that? They look at full strength here. They've got Schmidt, Lacroix. They are not rotating. We have experienced that on occasion in European games where teams underestimate us. Wolfsburg are taking us seriously. Fair play to them. Thiago Tomas. Don't like the fact he's through there. Although, Bath, what a tackle. Now we break. Now we fight. Now we win. Francisco Trincao is running the show right now. £2.5 million if we win this game. That's what we're playing for. And it might have just fallen through our fingers. Jonas wins scores. It's 1-1. I mean, we were winning for 8 minutes, and no one can take that away from me. One big ball over the top. We don't have quick centre-backs, but I don't think Thiago Thomas and Winder is a fast duo. Amatucci free kick. Inside. That's not a good defensive header, but they kind of deal with it. What I will say is, yes, they've scored. We've scored too, obviously. A lot of these highlights are starting with us on the front foot. Like, we are actually trying to take the game to them, which can only be a good thing. I mean, look at this. We're playing actual football. Breckin, surely not. Oh, my word. What a finish. Kian Breckin, you beautiful man. Released by Man City. They dropped him to the floor like Andy with Woody in Toy Story. I don't want to play with you anymore, they said. I picked him up. I polished him. Gave him a new lick of paint. And now he's our toy. And look at him thrive on the big stage. He's waltzing into Toys R Us. And they all want a piece of him. It's 2-1. Okay, they've got a chance, though. We've got a goal ahead. Last time we did this, they scored immediately. At this point, I'm emotionally prepared for the fact they might score next. Frollo, Kaminsky, all the way back. Ruggiero, Trincao gets kind of half a tackle in. Oh, that's an awful ball through, though. Kaminsky, wind. And like me, after a spicy curry, wind is inevitable. Second goal of the game for him. It's 2-2 right before the break. And that is kind of painful. We had so many men back here as well. We look like, well, we have the men back. We don't really have a shape as such. Wasn't even a good pass back. Shepherd's touch let him down. And it's 2-2. Oh, I just feel sad. I don't think I want to change things early, although I'm looking at Amatucci, who's nervous. I don't want nerves in my team. You know what? Groves come in. Groves' attributes look so awful in the grand scheme of things. Actually, you know what? Not Groves. Fogden in. He'll go to defensive mid. Aiden Heaven Regista. Who says no? Who says no? They've had 2 shots. Like, they're not creating a lot in this game. We're at home. We need wins. If we want to have any hope of making out the league stage, a win here would be massive. And I think when there's even a sniff of a win, you've got to go for it. Mbida and Trincao working it nicely here. Heaven in at Regista. Loads of lateral movement, which we love. Breckin back to goal, running into trouble. Aiden Heaven should keep this alive and does. Fogden, oh, he gets caught out, and now it's a 2-on-2. That is suboptimal. They're breaking with pace as well. Thiago Thomas is quicker than my entire team. It's not fair. Baku, well done, Baku. I mean, Fogden, he's won the ball there. Shibayama, the Messiah. Why are you running straight into danger? Everything's fine. I say that. They're in possession. They're bringing it forward. It's not fine. Lino! 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 He's got a hat-trick, chat, from 3 shots. He's had 3 shots. He scored every single one. They've had 3 shots. They've scored every single one. I mean, it's a great finish. Oh, that is unfortunate. That is, you know what? Fair enough. He's just very good at finishing. I want to blame Rivero in goal. I don't think it's necessarily his fault. I mean, an hour played. I really don't feel like we've done that badly. Abdallah on, Shibayama off, Al Hassan on. Now, you know what? Cliff Garcia on. If in doubt, Cliff Garcia. It's what my grandma used to tell me growing up. And now in this moment, it all makes sense. Duru on a right back. I almost don't really want to change anything in this game, if I'm being completely honest, chat. I'm going to up our passing directness and get rid of the look for the overlap, so we will just move the ball forward a little bit quicker. We've not been that bad. Please, lads, please, do something magical for me. Breckin. Magical. Magical. Abdullah was lurking. It's cleared away. Abdallah is a very good striker for us to have to aim for. Cliff Garcia. Oh, I thought Cliff was going to turn hero. He gives away the ball, but he's working hard to get it back, is our Cliff. I mean, they are playing with fire. That is awful from them. Shepherd brings it forward, the left back. Oh, my word, he nearly scored. He nearly scored. They've run out of chat. They've used all their subs and got an injury. This is fantastic news. Jonas Wind is injured. I mean, at this point, get men forward. They've got a single striker. No respect. We're going for it. Lopez. You are my last change. In transition to the playmakers, fine. More direct. Low crosses. Please, Football Manager, give me something. They're down a man. I'm throwing men forward. We're desperate. Why are they time wasting? Why do I have to watch the time wasting? Kaminski. Herman, the German. I don't know if he is German. It just would be a good name, wouldn't it? Lacroix. That's not the highlight I needed to see there, FM. That is not the highlight I needed to see. I have lost my mind. Fully aware. I need a goal. I need a highlight. I need something. I need anything. Please, Football Manager, show me something. Oh, it's so sad. Oh, I mean, Jonas Wind is good. I hope he's injured for a long time. Who's our next game? The thing is, that was one of our winnable games. Lazio? Is Lazio maybe winnable? I'm going to say yes, but we are away. After the heartbreaking loss, we bounced back with a win in the league, but now it's Champions League action. We rested up the players, but Mbida and Shepherd, well, they've had to shuffle around a little bit. In fact, I say that, no, they haven't. That's just a lie, isn't it? Shepherd's out injured for this one. Zaroli's still injured. Garcia not fit enough for the bench. I mean, this is a tough game. Lazio are not one of the highest seeds, but they've got Guendouzi, and he's quite good. It's weird. You look at their team on paper, it's actually players I recognise. I will say, 20 minutes in, they've done nothing, which is quite good. Why? Oh, wait, this is us. I'm not saying why did I say anything. Maybe I shouldn't have, or maybe this is a double Football Manager don't. Imagine they hit us on the counter-attack from our first attack of the game. Bath reads it well. Back to Rivero. Look how many people they have turning up to this game. There's more people attending this game than the entire population of the country we represent. They're bringing it forward. De Winter. Som. Amatucci reads it. Good. Breckin hits the post. We hit the post. We could have got ahead in Rome. Oh, there's 5 minutes left of. I mean, they're not doing anything. They are literally doing nothing. But then I said that about Wolfsburg, and look what happened. Oh, that's not in the box. It's not in the box. It's not in the box. It's not in the box. Here's the box. Here's where it happened. It's not in the box. It's not in the box. If I keep saying it, it'll be true. It's not in the box. I will say, Duru committed that foul and is already bucked. I'm taking him off at half-time. Okay, everything's fine. Encourage the players. You're doing great. Why did I encourage them? If Duru gets sent off now when I was talking about taking him off, I am going to be fuming. Williams to Rivero. Where are we going, Rivero? Imagine a goal before the break. Imagine. I'm daring to dream. There's so much space for our fullbacks in this game, to be honest. Oh, win the header. You have to win the header if you're going to step up. Colombo. I'm in so much pain and it hurts. Agony. Sadness. I'm already missing my first choice left back and now Duru's walking a tightrope and I've probably got to take him off. Oh, I mean, what do you say? It's not exactly a game where a lot happened. I don't really have a left back on the bench unless I go with a Naba, which I don't love as a solution, unless I could play Heaven at left back. That probably is my best option. Heaven at left back and Fogden on. I don't really want to change that much more. I don't feel like we were that awful in the half. I'm going to get the players to play the ball a little wider in the second half. They're trying to double up on their wing backs. Oh, they've got corner. I've got this sinking feeling this is now the kind of game that just gets away from us. Having battled hard in the first half, in the kind of second half, having got that goal before the break, it all just crumbles. I mean, look, there's 40 minutes after. It's a one-goal game. Oh, please don't lay a pass short, though, in that kind of situation. Shibayama, good. Great touch. Gets dispossessed. For a second, I thought he was going to get away with it. Ratnik. Guendouzi dinks it forward. This is where we could be in trouble. Although, I mean, this is fine. You know, if they're not near our goal, I don't mind. Some nice pressing. I mean, it's always going to be very hard to press when they've got a 3 at the back and 2 DMs. Because there's always going to be some space and a man free, really. Tati's in behind. Please miss. Oh, it's blocked. It's blocked. Encourage the players. Come on, lads. Why is the highlight not ending? Thank you, Football Manager. Why is there another highlight immediately? What I will say, and this I might live to regret this considering we've still got PSG, Manchester United and Barcelona to play, and Atletico Madrid. We've not been completely outclassed in any of these games. Like, we're not getting mullered. It's not like they absolutely are killing us. And we look like we're out of our depth. Oh my God, chance. Breckin, please. Come on! Let's go! How has that gone in? I think Good got fouled in the build-up, maybe. The ball fell through to Breckin, who scores. And we get a goal from absolutely nothing. Heaven in at left-back, by the way. To win two's already on a booking. That looked like a foul to me. Second yellow? Maybe not. Come on, Breckin. Come on. So our first shot on target, it's a goal. I don't really want to change the game plan here because they're not creating as much as you would expect. 10 minutes left. 1-1 away from home. I would take... Why did I say anything? Fogden. Abdallah. I feel like playing for draws is pointless this year. We need points for the coefficient. Wins mean everything. Heaven. Bringing it forward. There's options. Breckin scores. Come on. Come on. It's 2-1 against Lazio. Oh my word. Heaven at left back has ended up being a genius play in this game. He picks up the ball here. He brings it forward. Picks out Breckin, who's donning the captain's armband. See, they're playing such a defensive shape now. Oh, I kind of want to go more defensive now. I'm going to go to a deep line playmaker and a defensive mid on defend and change the fullbacks to support. You know what, Breckin, mate, you just drop into the midfield as well. Keep the same shape, but just a little less adventurous when we do have the ball. We did it against Slavia Prague. It gives us a really good fundamental base, especially when they're playing this kind of shape. There's 4 minutes of added time. Please, Football Manager, there's a corner, a goal here, and it's game over. It's whipped in. Williams has scored his 3-1 apex. We are going to win a game in the Champions League away against Lazio. Come on. Oh, my word. Don't scratch your eyes. It hits one post, it hits the other post, and trickles in. That is a £2.5 million goal. They're not scoring 2 in 2 minutes. They're not scoring 2 in 2 minutes. Imagine if they did. No, they're not going to. It's going to be fine. I'm not changing anything. I've switched this defensive shape to try and nullify them. Head it away. That'll do. Imagine if we get another now. Let me dream. Mbida. That's an awful pass. What are we doing? I'll forgive him because he got the assist earlier. But what are we doing? Motta. What a save, Rivero. Little shout of praise. Just a minute and a half left. That's wide. That's the game. It is done. Stop the count. Just end the game now, ref. We have got a historic result. Our first ever win. And what a way to do it in the Champions League. 3-1. I can't even tell it. Kian Breckin, 2 goals. Mate, come and play for the Gibraltar national team. You will be worshipped by the people of Gibraltar. Wowzer. That's worth £2.4 million on its own. Oh, imagine if we could make it through. Why have I said it? Don't think it. Don't think it too loudly. Breckin, man of the match. Give him some praise. Jacob Williams has heaped praise upon his manager at the space after Apex pulled off an upset by beating Lazio 3-1. Williams claims it was the space's words at half-time that inspired the team. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Look at the bank balance, chat. Look at the. I just get £2 million for winning a game of football. Where's the coefficient now? It's up to a 4, chat. Doesn't move us up much, but because we're not in European competitions, it's harder to get wins and stuff to inflate this number. That's very good. I mean, let's be realistic. This is probably a game we lose. Williams has 10 acceleration. Bath has 9 acceleration. And PSG up top will have a wild Kylian Mbappe, who's quite a bit quicker than them. They might play with a different guy up front. Jose Larajondo. He's quite good, isn't he? Their team is just solid. I mean, it's PSG, Jack. Of course it's solid. Show me how good Vinny is. Go on, just to upset me further. Because I've been fixated on Mbappe, but Vinny Jr., they're pretty good in Football Manager, already. Right. Come on, lads. Come on. I didn't do the Champions League theme tune against Lazio and we won. So I think I might be abandoning that as some kind of, conspiracy. If we don't concede in 20 minutes, I'm happy. Encourage the players. You're doing great, lads. Chat, look at the XG. Someone take a screenshot. No one can ever take this moment away from us. They are on the attack now. They've hit the post, but it's away. Get it away. Please just get it away. That'll do. Lino! I thought when they hit the woodwork, the highlight was over, and it just wasn't. That is unfortunate. Bath and Mbida. 3 headers in a row. 3 headers in a row. I did say 20 minutes to last. We lasted 20 minutes. I mean, look, they've had 1 shot on target and it's gone in. Half an hour in, we're still in it. Come on. Make something magical happen. Dive if you have to. Pen ref? Pen? Where's the pen? Pen? He's not giving it. Larajondo. I'll be honest, our defence looks a little all over the place here. Oh, my word. That would have been one of the most insane assists ever. It's a great save, Bit concerning. They've got Mbappe and Vinny Jr. Both my fullbacks are on bookings after 37 minutes. I'm going to tell them to ease off tackles and just stand up their men. That's probably going to leave us open to them. But I don't want to go down a man against PSG. Mbida, Heaven. There's a place on earth. Amatucci. Shepherd. Oh, I'm dreaming, chat. I'm dreaming. Shepherd. Shibayama. Trincao! It's offside. It's offside. I've got a pen in my hand and I'm angry. Oh, the lino's ruined it. I don't think it's going to count. He flagged immediately. It looked like there was 3 of them offside, if I'm being completely honest. I will say Mbappe on a 6.5. He is in Shepherd's pocket. He is a sheep right now and he has been herded around like a little lamb. PSG had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. That's going to catch on, innit? The shepherd is guiding him. Watch him turn up and score now that I've just started talking about him being a lamb. Or maybe it's a lamb going to the slaughter. Surely not. That is an ambitious pass and a half. Don't want to throw him under the bus too much. Good has kind of gone missing today. Where is Good? Last seen in a league game. Scoring. Not seen today. Oh, here's Killian. It's a great block. End the highlight, Football Manager. Please end the highlight. End the highlight. Please. Okay, pause. We're not creating a lot. They've only had 2 shots on target as well. And Bida deserved his yellow card. Bring in Duru. Now, you know what? Bring in Baldwin. Baldwin's quick. He can keep up with Vinny. Good has been atrocious. Abdallah on Newcombe. Former Marseille man. I think I'm going to take off Trincao and bring in Cliff Garcia. I think this is a game for Cliff. And I'm going to bring in Fogden as well. 4 changes, fresh legs, and encouragement. Cliff Garcia's playing against PSG. Did you ever think you'd see that in your lifetime? I didn't, but here we are. Mbappe. Shepherd, please don't get sent off. Actually stood him up quite well there, although he did then leave him to score. Why did I call him a lamb? Why did I call him a lamb? I'm an idiot. For as good as Shepherd's been there, he did lose his man for a moment. Did it deflect in? I don't know if it deflected in. I don't think the keeper would have saved it anyway. I mean, when you look at the stats, probably fortunate it's only 2. But we had a few shots. We had a little bit of fun. Oh my word, Mbappe nearly scored a banger. If we get 1 back, like 2-1 against PSG, I'd be proud of that. Okay, 3-0 though. Not quite as proud. Lara Hondo. They've got lots of players queuing up at the back post. I mean, that is unfortunate. They don't deserve that one. Considering their team and our team on paper, I think we've done okay. That's my conclusion. Like, they've got players who run more than my entire team combined times 4. And we've only lost 3-0. You know what? Clap that in. That's a good performance. Mbappe did end up getting man of the match after I said he hadn't done anything, so that is on me. How much is Mbappe on? £775,000. My entire team's on £80,000. He's on 9 times more than my entire team is a week. Copenhagen have won their first 3 games against Inter, Fenerbahce and Bodo Glimt. We've got to play Fenerbahce and Bodo Glimt. If Copenhagen can beat them, can we beat them? Our next game is against Manchester United at Old Trafford. God, it just gets easier, doesn't it? It really does just get easier. At least we set a new gate receipts record, everyone. £45,000. That really is nothing, isn't it? In the grand scheme of things, £45,000 is nothing to us at this point. It's Man United away. We are underdogs. But you know what? Every dog has its day, and I'm feeling up for the challenge. In terms of team news, I'm going to drop Mbida for Duru. Duru's productivity has been really, really good so far this year, and I feel like that's something we should look to utilise. Abdul Singh is injured. Groves is also out with an injury, so there's a little bit of a lack of a left-back, so we'll bring Duru in on the bench. I mean, in terms of the actual team, the only player I'm even thinking about dropping is Good. He has not been solid this year. 1 goal in 7 Champions League games is absolutely atrocious. But to be honest, the man I've got who I could bring in, Abdallah, has just been declining a lot lately, and I'm not sure is that much of a better option. Good is consistent and likes important matches. I feel like that's needed today. Good's got to come good eventually. It's a trip to Old Trafford. We're near enough at full strength. Let's dream. They drew against Lazio earlier on in this league stage. We beat Lazio earlier on in this league stage. They're playing a 4-3. It'll be a 4-3-3 here. They are rotating things maybe a little bit here. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Champions League at Old Trafford. This stadium is not sold out for this game. I can see empty seats. More people can fit in this stadium than fit from the country of Gibraltar. The country we represent could sit in this stadium and there'd be like half the ground empty still. Oh, it feels big, doesn't it? It feels big. We're here. We've arrived on the big stage, everyone. We're at Old Trafford as a Gibraltarian club. Also, we've got Aiden Heaven in our team, of course, in this universe. Never went to Manchester United from Arsenal. Never broke into their first team. But here, for us, he plays. Manswerk through the middle is very good in FM. Oh, my word. I'm glad he shot wide. Right, you know what? 5 minutes in, we've lasted in courage. It's a bit weird, isn't it? After years of playing Man 62, we have to play the real Manchester United now, and I think they're just as bad. Probably shouldn't have said that, but look how we're doing. 35 minutes in, there's not that many highlights. Yeah, they've got a 1.0 XG. So what? They've not scored. They've not done the thing that matters. They might do it now, though, because they're bringing quite a lot of players forward. Hoyland scores. Lino, are we flagging? Are we going to flag? Just dangle it out for me. It's offside. It's offside. I kind of want to change something here in the tactics. I'm going to get rid of look for the overlap. I don't want us to slow down the play to allow our fullbacks to get forward. I want us to get it forward quickly when we are getting it forward quickly. I don't want to alarm anyone. 2 minutes away from half-time at Old Trafford. It's still 0-0. Oh, Francisco, please. Why am I so zoomed out? It's a big stadium. Forgot my binoculars. Bath, Duru, Francisco, Duru, Amatucci, Breckin, Shepherd. The space for the Shepherd. The space for the Shepherd. He's hit the crossbar. Oh, it was a chance. Oh, it's 0-0 at Old Trafford, which is mega. But that was actually an opportunity. There's half an hour left. It's still 0-0. We're holding on. It has to be said. We are holding on rather than pushing on for a goal ourselves. But we have pace. Shibayama, former Man City man, keeps it alive. Whips in Heaven. Oh, it was so close. Please. I'm begging for a goal. 0-0 would still be mega. They're on the attack, though. Amas. Kobe Mainu. Shepherd wins it. Doesn't clear it. That was not far wide. I'll tell you what, the fact that we're fighting this hard against Manchester United gives me hope for the future. If Cliff Garcia scores here, build the statue. Name the stadium after him. There's 10 minutes left. They've not done a lot. This is a really good performance. There's 4 minutes left. Is this game just going to end 0-0? It'll be the greatest 0-0 I've ever had. There's 3 minutes left. Nothing is happening. Ladies and gentlemen, Apex have stolen a point at Old Trafford. We will take that all day, every day. Our goalie got man of the match. Their goalie got a 7.4. I've never been so happy not to score in a game of football. Oh, that's a point. It helps the goal difference. We're still in the top 24, everyone. I think that's a few more thousand. I say it's £800,000. That's not a few more thousand. That's more than I get for winning in the other European competitions. Oh my word. Imagine if Shepherd hadn't hit the crossbar. We can't think like that. We can't think like that. 2 wins now, chat, and we're in the knockouts. Yeah, you know, just 2 wins against Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Fenerbahce, and Goddard Glimt. There's a chance. We're averaging a point per game in the Champions League right now. Our next 2 oppositions are Bodo Glimt, who've not yet won a game. They're rock bottom. And then Fenerbahce, who... they're 36th. So I'm taking on 2 teams that haven't won yet, chat, in the next 2 games. If we win them both and get onto 10 points, historically, that has always been enough to make the knockouts. This first game is probably the hardest away from home against Bodo Glimt. But taking on the 35th and 36th place teams... I've got to believe that we have a little bit of a chance. When it comes to the team news as well, we're at full strength here. Baldwin's got an injury at right wing back, but he wouldn't have been near the starting 11 anyway. We've got a good team. The green links are forming. There's just been an international break. If I was going to put anyone under the microscope, Damien Good, please start scoring goals. 1 goal in 9 Champions League games is a bit of a concern. In some ways, it's a miracle we're going as strong as we are. I think that is entirely down to the midfield being very solid from a productivity point of view. I'm scared for this one, though. On the road is not going to be easy, but they've not won a game. And honestly, of all the teams we've got to play on paper, I think they're arguably the worst. Like, Bjorkan is a good player. Gullikson is a good player. If you need any bargain players in Football Manager, Bodo Glimt are a good team to look at if you've got them kind of set up and to have all their players. Oh, imagine if we could win here. I want to dare to dream. And their main man, you can see here, Bjorkan, really good left wing back, albeit he's now 32. I've got to be a little bit wary of him. Also, have we got a kick-off highlight here, or is this a fake highlight? I think it's a fake highlight, but I want to believe. Breckin, imagine. We're Breckin free. Good! Hits the crossbar. No, it was saved, but he was offside. Okay, well, that's fine. Williams, step out, mate. If they're not going to press you down, go. Shepherd, you're quick. You are quick. He's fleeced the right winger, puts it in. Trincao, rebound to Breckin. We hit the woodwork initially, and I thought the chance had gone. Keane's there for the rebound. The man who was a hero in Rome might just come up and be a hero again here. 3 players in the box to aim for. Francisco got the initial header. It hit the woodwork. Breckin immediately there for the rebound. Come on. Also, look at all the away fans. I feel like it'll say that we've got 2 away fans when we get out the game, but look at them behind the goal. We've converted some of the locals to support us, I think. Good. Shirley. The net rippled and he's hit the side netting. Mate, you've got to learn to score in Europe. He's got to learn to score in Europe. I don't want to regret these misses. We've been all over them. Oh, my word. Please. Oh, my God. How have we not scored a second? We're all over them. 2.43 XG. 2.43. 2.44. We've injured one of their players as well. I mean, at the break, we're 1-0 up. I couldn't have asked for a better half. It's a bit concerning that they had a handful of chances towards the end. But nevertheless, we've been so much better than them. Although they've now got a set piece. Don't do it. Don't do it, Football Manager. Don't you dare. Okay. They've swung the game a little bit at the end of the half. We're not having as much of the ball as I would like. I'm going to ask the players to play it out from the back a little bit more. I'm really tempted to bring Breckin deeper and do what we did in our last few games, where we just try and shut down the game a little bit by just kind of switching things up. We go from a regista to a deep line playmaker and from an attacking mid to a centre mid on attack. It really isolates their centre attacking mid. It makes it harder for their inverted attacking players to tuck in because there's just a lot more crowdedness in the middle. We're still creating a lot in this game. Just not finding a breakthrough. I'm going to take off Good. I'm going to bring in Abdallah. I'm going to bring in Garcia as well and move Trincao out onto the left-hand side. I mean, Heaven's not having the best of games. Fogden is better from a defensive point of view. You know what, Duru, on you come, mate. Fresh legs at right wing back. 20 minutes left. We deserve to win this game. I'm going to go on a limb and say we deserve to win this. If we don't win this game, we will have been robbed. Nice win by Bath, but we're still on the back foot here. They've got so many players forward for this set piece. Just smash it over. Just shoot stupidly, please. Back post. Whipped in. Half-headed away. Cliff gets it away further. Melling. Goes back to Bjorkan. Gullikson. Is he off? Please tell me he's off. The linesman raises his flags. I pray to the VAR gods that they are correct about this. It's off. Calm. We're still winning. Was he? I'll tell you what, we might have got away with one there. We might have got away. The lines are never drawn up perfectly, are they? In Football Manager. I think we got lucky. 8 minutes remain. We've controlled this game, even with the tactical change. Like, it's worked wonders. We've had a bit more of the ball. They're not doing anything. There's 4 minutes of added time. Hold on, lads. Oh, my word. It's not pretty. It's not beautiful football, but it's the kind of football that gets you results in Europe. I was terrified we were going to regret all the misses. I missed their goalkeeper getting injured and going off, by the way. Unlucky, mate. It's another win in the Champions League. That's £2.4 million just there. That is £2.4 million just there. We're up to 17th. Win against Fenerbahce at home, who are bottom, in 2 weeks' time. It might even be a week's time. It's the next game we have. And we're making the knockout stages. Oh, my word. We're absolutely massive. And their goalkeeper fractured his arm. That is unfortunate. I hope he heals okay. Oh, chat, we need a win in this game so badly. We beat Lincoln midweek. There's been a little bit of a rest time before that Lincoln game, but we do go straight into this one. Team news-wise, we're full strength, which is great. Obviously, Al Hassan is out for 9 months. Spoilers, people watching the catch-up video on YouTube. He was on the bench anyway. We've just demoted him down to the under-23s. But in terms of the actual team, here is our well-oiled machine at home against a Fenerbahce team who are yet to win. This would put us on 10 points if we win it. No team has ever not made the knockouts on 10 points. Our goal difference is also reasonably healthy still. I'm going to say it. Win here, we don't have to worry about Atleti and Barca. We will be in the knockouts. Lose here. And, yeah, there will be more concern because we will have to win one of our last 2 games that we're probably not going to win. Right, Trincao, go short. Oh, do that. Okay, I was looking at the man next to him thinking, just give it short. Just pass it, Francisco. Little give and go. Nah. Bosh, back top corner. Francisco Trincao was released by Sporting. No one picked him up for 8 months. I signed him in the February after he was released in the summer. We've given him a second lease on life. It's like like when you see those sad videos on social media of like dogs abandoned or cats abandoned and you look after them and nurse them back to full health. That's me with Francisco Trincao. Breckin. Oh, Harrison Shepherd. Shepherd. Space. Pulls it in. It's a goal! It's 2-0 inside 10 minutes! Come on! Come on! Imagine making the Champions League knockouts in our first ever year competing. The dream is alive. Shepherd cuts it back. Heaven sweeps in. Livakovic, who's a god in FM. He ain't stopping that. Is Mourinho still their manager? Is Mourinho? They have no manager. Cartel left in 2026. He retired and they've never replaced him. I mean, that does raise questions when they've got a squad like this. Their manager retired, they never replaced him. The players just managed themselves, and it shows. Oh, Breckin. Kean Breckin scores a 3rd. Oh, my word. We're chilling. Get the deck chair out. Walker'll have a martini. Breckin brings it forward, and, I mean, he's been scoring for fun in this competition. Like, their team is actually good. Like, Livakovic in goal. I know he's old in this universe. He still stops shots, apparently. We've not really seen it here. Maybe I'm getting carried away. Maybe I need to just calm down a little bit. Turn it down a notch, because there is still lots of time left here. And they've got quality, as we've just established. Soyuncu, like, they've got ballers. It's an old team, but they are competent. João Felix, don't do it. Great block. Kent. Open goal. I'll tell you what, I hope YouTube's detecting of curses isn't too strict, otherwise I might get in trouble for saying Kent as he scores there. Oh, it's just deflected perfectly to him. That is unfortunate. Would it be questionable, chat, just to do the change that we've done to shut down games? Just drop Breckin to centre mid on attack, not support. We don't completely camp. Just switch to that, and now just see out this game. I'm sat on the toilet at work watching the game. That is the kind of dedication to the stream we love. Hopefully it's rewarded with a result here. Ashore for them. Gives it to Oosterwolde, who scores. Chat, I'm panicking. I am panicking. I will say, is that Embiid who chases that man all the way inside? What are you doing, son? You are the right back. They've had 2 shots. They've both gone in. They've not been good. They've just not been good. You know what? I'm going for changes that I make often. I'm going to bring in Abdul Singh, I think, for his creativity on the right. And then I'm going Cliff Garcia up top. Ladies and gentlemen, Gibraltar Apex will be playing Cliff Garcia at the point. Cliff is going up top. In Cliff Garcia, I trust. Amatucci, deliver it. Williams is there. Doesn't even try. Shepherd. Williams is back. Shepherd. Bath. The centre-back's having a little game of piggy in the middle here. Mbida. Heaven. Amatucci. I mean, this is lovely, lads, but we do need to get it forward. Cliff. Oh, what a touch. Cliff Garcia! My hero! I love him. I love him. Can we discuss that touch and finish? The first touch on the spin and then the finesse into the bottom corner is sensational. Oh my word, Cliff. I will name my firstborn son Cliff. Cliff the Space, they will call him. I feel like this is a game about game management now. They've got so much more quality than us on the pitch that setting up for the counter-attack with the two really good defensively solid DMs is just a sensible thing to do. Trincao can't win the header, but Breckin's there in that deeper role to win it. Gives it to Shepherd. Shepherd is so good. The amount of runs we see him make is sensational. Singh is there, can't get there. And Mbida inside, Fogden, Trincao, Shepherd. Oh, it's in! Cliff scores. Is he on? It was a Travella shot by the left back that hit the woodwork. Cliff got the rebound. Will it count? It's gonna count! The shot by Shepherd here that hit the woodwork. Time stood still. Time stood still. No one reacted. Cliff Garcia appeared from absolutely nowhere. The ref gave that. The ref was giving that offside. Cliff is on for a hat-trick. He was one of our first signings in the first year. Next summer, he'll be eligible to play for the national team in Gibraltar. He came here for the healthcare. He's staying here for a Champions League party. Imagine if he gets a hat-trick. That's what I want to see happen now. Cliff Garcia is just the GOAT. What is that defend? What are we doing? I can laugh about it, but there is still 10 minutes left. Lads, are we okay? Are we okay? Williams and Bath, they are both English speakers. You wouldn't know that, would you, based on that? What are you doing between you? Bath is the one who I'm going to blame. What are we doing here? Pause. They're about to have a free kick that's a shooting chance. If I make tactical changes, the highlight ends. This is genius. Trincao's exhausted. Lopez, on you come. We've got some very tired players on the pitch. I'm going to bring in Zaroli. The highlight should just end here because I've made changes. Good football manager. Oh, it's 5-3. There's 1 minute left. Even if they get one back, we're not going to concede two, are we? Are we? Encourage the players. If they get one more goal, we bottle it in the most spectacular fashion ever. In fact, you know what? Fullbacks, go on defend, lads. You don't need to overlap anymore. Just sit back, do your job. 5 minutes of extra time. 5 minutes. Go to positive as well. Don't overcommit going forward. Just get the job done. Get the job done. 5-4. That was awful. That was not pleasant after being 3-0 up immediately. But we've got the win. And with that, we have 10 points, which historically has almost always guaranteed you a spot in the knockout rounds. And I'm looking at things here with 2 games left. These teams aren't going to all get 5 points or more, are they? Chat, we have made it. Cliff Garcia's goals look even more significant all of a sudden. Another £2 million. Yeah, give me the money. Give me the money. And we are now up to almost 22 million in the bank. Oh my word. Save the game. We're having a party. Okay, so 2 games left of the Champions League stage. Barca and Atleti back-to-back. It's January. We've been busy in the January transfer window. Firstly, one little departure to mention, at least in terms of first-team departures. Messiah Shibayama has left to go to Al Nassr. Of course, this guy's been great for us out on the wing, but we managed to find a pretty adequate replacement and then another new player on top of that. So I don't feel like left attacking mid is weaker with this departure. Decent valuation. Obviously, the initial fee we've got isn't all that impressive. It does, however, come with the caveat of we have got a 50% sell-on clause. Obviously, going to hope that we can cash out this clause. There's a few other deals that we've got, like Schmetzer's sell-on clause that I would really like to sell on at some point soon. And also, similarly, there is also the Julio sell-on clause, which I don't know how much this is going to be worth. Maybe it'll get triggered if I ask his agent. Apparently, he's currently worth 8 to 9 million. You know, if Portland just want to give me 4 million for my 50%, I'll take that right now. Now, in terms of acquisitions, a fair few here. Oscar, not going to be registered for the Champions League, but a good little player for the future. Honduran player. We're teaching him to play defensive mid. Yes, he is 5'2". But in terms of first-team players, 4 new names. I'm miscounting. Madueke, perhaps the most well-known of the names that we've picked up. This guy in this universe never played for England. Could he get caps for Gibraltar? I'd like to think so. Decent little player. Some concerns about his injury proneness, but is, without a doubt, a pretty good alternative to Shibayama. Can play that same position out on the left and out on the right, which is really, really useful. Another player we picked up is Casey Wooster. Why did I sign him? Was it partially because he was there available on a free? Possibly. Great important matches, great consistency, just a pretty good pacey, typical football manager striker. Released by Newcastle, could get Gibraltarian nationality in 2 years, which would be massive. And just 2 other players to mention. The first, almost a sure fit for the first team when available, Nkili. I say when fit. Yeah, you can see a little bit of an injury proneness issue. I don't think that's really kind of sets up the expectations and the scale of the issue. He likes to get injured. Saying all of that, though, he is a very, very good defensive mid. Alongside Amatucci, they are absolute little ballers for us from deep. And last but not least, a chat favourite of a signing. Jakey Bostock has joined us, 18 years old, only one-footed, can only play one position. He's also injury-prone and ambitious, but look at him. He's 18. He's massive. And if I compare him against Shibayama, who we've lost, yeah, he's not as quick, but I think you could argue he's a better player. A weird player. He's one of those freaks, isn't he, in the match engine where he doesn't really make sense as a player. 6'3" winger. We love him already. 4 goals, 3 assists in 2 league games. Now, a win here would guarantee us a spot in the playoffs. In fact, a loss here might still guarantee us a spot in the playoffs the way things are going. It's very even, but loads of teams behind us have now played more games than us. We're in a good little spot. Gonna be honest, you know, you turn up away against Barcelona, I'm not expecting a great deal in this game. Now, in terms of team news, there was a dilemma. To replace Messiah Shibayama, do we go with Bostock or do we go with Madueke? I have let the vibes take over here. Bostock is going to start as the inside forward on the left-hand side. And in the midfield, Nkili and Amatucci playing alongside each other. This is the team. Is it capable of being Barcelona? I mean, this Barcelona, I'm going to say probably not. Gavi's quite good. And by quite good, I mean he's absolutely mental. Quite literally, look at them. Okay, penultimate game here of the Champions League. How hard can it be? Well, I'll be honest, it probably doesn't get much more difficult than this. Barca away, Ansu Fati, Yamal, Gavi. If there's a silver lining to be had, they're playing a system without a centre attack in mid. But looking at the players in their team, they've got Gay in their team, which is a bit of a weird centre-back option. Besides that, it's Barcelona with also a Thuram at centre mid, who's quite good. I mean, I can name all their players. I don't really know any of ours. Imagine being an unemployed American footballer signing for a team across the Atlantic in Gibraltar, and within 3 days you're playing against Barcelona. I don't need to imagine. We have Jake Bostock who's done just that. He was living his little life of luxury in Philadelphia. Look at the numbers he got in Philadelphia, by the way. What is that season? And yeah, we've just kidnapped him and dropped him, and now days later he's playing against Barcelona at the new camp. Oh, their team is so good. The fact it's 0-0 after 20 minutes, or 12 minutes, I feel like I should stand up and clap. They have now got a set piece, which is a concern. It's gone over. We're fine. Encourage the players. Let them know they're doing great. They probably can't hear me over the crowd in the new camp. 22 minutes and it's still 0-0. Concha's on a booking. I'm starting to believe. They're doing nothing. We're doing nothing. Why did I say anything? Frankie de Jong. Gay playing at centre-back weirds me out, but who am I to judge? Yamal, he's quite good. I've heard of that bloke. De Jong, Gavi, miles over. There's 5 minutes left of the half. It's been the worst half of football ever, and yet we absolutely love it. Concha with the ball for them. Force an error. Force an error. That's not an error. They've got the thing is they're not committing many players to the attack, but the players they have in the attack are all capable of just doing stupendous stuff in the match engine. Also, Trincao and Bostock are injured on either wing. We've not had enough of the ball to get injured. How has this happened? Also, ref, why are you not blowing the whistle? Referee, you've played a minute extra here. Stop the count. Is he off? Doesn't matter. It's gone wide. It was off. It wouldn't have counted. Okay, you know what? Half time. Tell the players that have done well. Great half. Injured and wants to come off. Bostock's had enough. He's like, take me back to America. Poor Bostock. The fact is, like, injured and wants to come off. He's like, I've had enough. Let me go back to just stomping on children in the American youth leagues. Why am I here? Okay, you know what? You got to be in it to win it. We're still in it. If nothing else, it gives me hope that in the knockout stages, assuming we get there, we will be able to just, I don't know, somehow scrape wins by drawing away and winning at home. Granted, there's still a lot of football left to be played here. Right, shout more encouragement. Chat, there's a corner. Madueke. Williams goes over everyone. Breckin, what a touch. Penn? Amatucci loses the ball. I thought we had a chance. And Beda, you better run and keep this alive. We actually look competent. We actually look like we know what we're doing. Bath, Williams, don't give away the ball in a stupid area. That's a great pass. Breckin, shoot! Oh my God, Kieran Breckin has scored against Barcelona. What's just happened? It came from nowhere. What is that? What is that? We find a gap to pick you out in here. They're caught out of shape. Breckin shoots. What is that? We're winning against Barcelona away. Right, we have to pause the game here because I have got to think, how do I see out this game? I'm going to change Amatucci to a deep line playmaker so he stays more in his designated defensive position. And I'm not touching anything else. In previous games, I've moved Breckin back to centre mid. I don't want to change that too much, although I am going to change things in the final third a little. I'm going to bring in Fogden and I'm going to bring in Heaven for fresh legs. Actually, I'm going to play them both at defensive mids. Like, these are two players who have just good tackling, decent passing, win us the ball, get it away from danger. Good's been awful up top again. You know what? Wooster, on you come for your Champions League debut. People are now hate watching for Good's downfall, and I can understand why. He's been awful. Imagine if you got another one, Breckin. Madueke, Heaven, on off the bench. Fogden, on off the bench. Cliff Garcia. Oh, that's not a good pass, Cliff! Cliff, why would you do that? Boulder, he's quick, isn't he? Oh, what a block. Right, get it away. And now are we on the counter? It's end-to-end stuff. There's only 8 minutes left. Fogden's fresh. There's players in front of him who are fresher. Heaven, Aiden Heaven, have a go if you want. Shepherd, the left back. Surely not. What are you doing? Where's he going? It's 2-0. Oh my word. The Shepherd has led the sheep. He's fleeced Barcelona at the market. And it's 2-0 and they could be bringing 2.5 million home. The Shepherd, what is he doing? Oh my word. Oh my word, shout praise. Shout praise, get us out of here. We've robbed them. Oh, there's still time. There's 3 minutes of added time. And they've got a chance. If they get one back, I wouldn't bet against them getting another. Saar. What is that? What is that? He's running off with the ball. Right. Part of me's like, go defensive. Part of me knows going defensive here is like just a death sentence. I'm not going to change the final third or the mentality. But let's not wander forward at the back. Get it done. Blow the whistle, ref. Blow the whistle, referee! Gibraltar Apex have beaten Barcelona at the Spotify Camp Nou. Apologies, Spotify. I've not been mentioning your name when I mentioned the stadium. I'll mention it now. Come on! It's our first season in the Champions League. What are we doing? We've drawn at Old Trafford. We've beaten Barcelona away. We win our next game. We could be in the top 8. How have we done that? How have we done that? Trincão's out for 3 to 4 weeks. Bostock's got a tight groin. We've got £2.4 million. Trincão, you go have a rest, mate. We're playing Atleti in 6 days. What have I just witnessed? We're into the knockouts. It's confirmed. The PL has been added. Come on! Last game of the Champions League stage. A win here will probably be enough to make the top 8. Can you imagine? I mean, Salzburg have done it, so why can't we? Our opposition, our Atleti, they probably need a win or at least a draw at our ground to make the top 24. Pressure on them, less pressure on us. This is a bit of a free hit, but we'll see what we could do. Team news-wise, nothing too crazy going on here. Trincão's out for a few weeks, should be back from the knockouts. Does mean that Madueke is going to go out and play on the right-hand side, cutting in on his left foot. Bostock's going to hold down the left-hand side. Rest of the team, pretty standard at this point. I'm so nervous. They're playing Victor Roque and Samu. I'm not going to try and say your last name because it scares me up top. They've got good players. They've got good players. I'm already thinking cogs are turning. They're playing Sanderberg, who's mad in FM, by the way, and Pukstas at DM. An American in my soccer team. Get him out of here. They're not playing with any players in the wide areas besides their wing-backs. So in possession, I want us to look to play wider. And in transition, we're going to look to get it to our full-backs. Because our full-back should always be free in this game. All I'm saying is, 28 minutes in, no shots on target for either team. I don't know why I said anything. I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that. Or should I? Good. Imagine. Break now, lads. Break. In the wide areas, this is what we've got to do this game. 2-on-1s against their fullbacks with our wider players. If we win this one, I'm going to start getting carried away. I am going to start getting carried away, and I have to apologise to people watching at home. Mbida. Madueke, Noni, inside. That's not the inside ball I meant. Also, okay, Williams, what have you just done there, mate? Can we stop it? No. No, we can't. The Barcelona game definitely warped my perspective of world soccer. I'm going to question Rivero having a picnic in the 6-yard box there. I don't know why he sat on the floor. I'm going to be honest, there's only been one shot on target for either team at the break. That is not a disastrous half. Okay, what was that? Get your acts together. That's a very harsh team talk at 1-0 down, but it's needed. The match momentum chart, by the way, suggests that we have been the better team. I know that doesn't really mean a great deal, and we've not really seen any highlights, but we're having decent spells of possession and creating chances on occasion. I think they're having the ball a lot around the deeper areas. Like, not considered threatening or dangerous possession. I'll be honest, it is very difficult for Good here as the lone striker to press their free centre-backs. Victor Roque's bringing it forward here. Oh, that's such a good move. Oh, my word. Get it away. That'll do. I'm going to take off Madueke and bring in Cliff Garcia. Trust you to make the difference. Look at that. They're motivated and inspired. 2 fresh sets of legs on the right wing, I think, is the way to go. But we should now see Cliff and Bostock here just mark their wide centre-backs a bit tighter, which would be useful when we don't have the ball. It's going to leave us a little more open because they're going to be naturally higher up the pitch, but I've got to take a risk. I'm relying on my fullbacks to match their fullbacks now, which we might see play out immediately because Samuel Lino's bringing the ball forward here and Killy intercepts it, but it falls straight back to him. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Oh, that's so sad. A block shot and it just goes in. The fact it fell straight back to him here after this block is so sad. Oh, Daru, you've just come on, mate. You forgot the ball existed. I mean, they've had 2 shots on target. They've both gone in. They've really not created a lot. We'll just continue to shout encourage mindlessly from the sideline. Worst thing is, it's not even been that bad in this game. Just a few moments of quality. Could happen again. Victor Roque loses it. What have you done, Williams? What have you done? Why would you do that? VAR's going to check it. Go on. Break my heart. Upset me more. Give the penalty. Why am I wasting 10 seconds of my life having to watch this? Oh, you're a joke, referee. You're a joke. It's a disgrace. Right, Rivero. You're Spanish. You understand Barcelona FC. Except we're playing Atleti, so that doesn't even work. Who are we playing? Where am I? Am I the manager? It's 3-0. Get me out of here. I'm going to say we've been a tad unlucky. They had a lot of the ball. They didn't have it in dangerous areas. You can kind of see that from the average position, that we were pressing higher than them. I mean, look, we still finished above them, 13th. Annoyingly, a draw would have been enough, as it turns out, to get 8th place. But we tried. We're at higher seed, which means we could play Barcelona again. Manchester United didn't make the knockouts. Neither did Lazio. Neither did Valencia. There's a few big teams, actually, who didn't make it through. Oh, have teams not played yet? Oh, we played on the Tuesday. Oh, so we can move down. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I did think it was weird it was still 13 points. Right, the updated table. Man, you are through now, aren't they? Congratulations to Manchester United on making it through. Did we even drop any places there? I think we've just stayed where we were. We're still an upper seed. 16 teams will go into the hat for the 8 matches to be drawn in the Champions League, with teams as varied as Arsenal, Barcelona and FC Copenhagen. 8 nations are represented, and we've been seeded for the draw. The fans want Nice, Wolfsburg or Copenhagen. They're probably right. I realised 4 of the 8 teams I can play are teams I've just played in the league stage. That's boring, isn't it? Wolfsburg are out first. I wouldn't mind them. Of all the teams I could get drawn against, that's probably not that bad. Oh, FC Copenhagen have got them. Nice. Nice would be good. Nice would be really good. Oh, this is bad, chat. This is bad. The teams I wanted have come out. Porto's probably the next best. That's okay. It's not great, but it could be worse. I feel like I've dodged some bullets, considering that the other options were Atleti, Manchester United, Monaco, Barcelona, or Villarreal. They've got Nico in their team. I mean, their team is still pretty good. Hamadef is their goalie. He's very good. Shall Mario plays right back for them. Oh, chat, we're doomed. We're doomed. Someone pack the lube. We're going to Porto. They've got Josh Sargent up top for them. He definitely gets sunburnt in Porto. It's not a good draw. There was no such thing as a good draw. It's the Champions League knockouts. First leg will be played on the 11th of February. Oh, goody. That's my first game on tomorrow's stream. Okay. Champions League knockouts. Top of the league. We've not lost a game there. Yeah, we've finished runner-up in the Pepe Reyes Cup. Ignore that. Rock Cup, we're still in. But right now, it's all about the Porto game. There is a league game midweek. I'm not going to worry about that. When it comes to the team, we're in a really, really good spot here, although I do need to now re-pick the best 11. Trincao is the only man who's not going to be, I think, worth risking in this game. The former Sporting man is just coming back from injury, and it's a bit too soon. So I'm going to start Madueke. But in terms of the rest of the team, it's a full-strength team. I need good to come good at some point soon. I am going to persist with Bostock out on the left-hand side, who now has a face that we've given him. This man, you know, big man on the back post, very good in the match engine. Back post headers over fullbacks are good. Sadly for us, Porto's team is rather good. Yeah, they've got Gabriel at the back. He's going to be difficult to beat in the air from set pieces. Esteve as well, another great player. Up top, I'll say their strikers is maybe their weakness, but Josh Sargent is still ridiculous in Football Manager, as is Amdouni. I mean, they're much better than mine players. And Nico is their key man in the middle. They are so much better than us. But you know what? I look at our team. We've got ability. We've got vibes. We've got a dream. We are away for this first leg. I want to try and play our brand of football away, much like we did against Manchester United and against Barcelona, where we avoided defeat in both. If we can go back to our own ground with it being at least a goal between the two teams, we have a chance. They're playing a 4-4-2. My only fear really is that we get absolutely blown out in this first leg, and it just feels a bit sad. Because we really avoided, with the exception of 1 or 2 games, being completely destroyed on an individual kind of game in the Champions League. I know we lost to PSG and Atleti 3-0. I just can't have a result like that here. But first season in the Champions League, first knockout round, I think that's a pretty good debut in itself. We get £8 million just for playing in this round. And, I'm nervous. I like the fact their strikers aren't super quick. We're not playing in a Kylian Mbappe, because I look at Williams and Bath, that is a concern. Oh my word, Madueke's over a free kick immediately. Imagine the limbs if we score first. Imagine them. Nonny, what are you going to do? Hits the woodwork. Bath can't get the rebound. Encourage the players immediately. It's a promising sign. They are playing a 4-4-2. Their left mid's already on a booking as well. I'm going to change things a little bit here. Because they're playing a 4-4-2, they've only got 2 men in the centre of the midfield. I really, really, really want to try and expose that middle of the pitch. Play just a little bit wider to try and spread their 4-man midfield. But I'm hoping that between Amatucci and Killy and Breckin, they can basically bypass their centre mids. Saying all of that, that's great. They've got Gabriel on set pieces. And he is very, very scary. Another corner. Please stop it. Please stop it. Nico, free header, scores. I want to be bitter. Let's be honest. We're corner merchants too, aren't we? I guess there was a warning from the first corner. The fact that Nico's the man winning the header is concerning. And Killy not jumping well. Neither was Mbida. And now they've got another corner. Imagine if they score another. I don't want to imagine we've given away a penalty. Is this just how the Champions League run ends after all of this? What are we doing? What are we doing? The cross was overhit. It was not dangerous. Josh Sargent steps up. I need Rivero to come up trumps. I need a hero. Oh, he went the right way. He went the right way. I started to believe. It's Josh Sargent's 17th of the year. And 26 minutes in. Disaster. I don't feel like we're out of it yet. I really don't want to change anything. I don't think I should change anything. It's been a corner and then a free kick. Oh, sorry, a corner and a penalty. I'm going to move Breckin deeper. I'm going to start him deeper, but give him permission to get forward. Bostock on a booking early on concerns me, because he is a mere child, and him being on a booking for, 70 minutes? That's quite the tightrope to walk. I'll probably have to sub him off eventually. But, I mean, half an hour in, 2 goals down. Obviously, the penalty inflates the XG absolutely massively. I don't feel like they've been really dominant in this game and creating a lot. We just need to take opportunities that come our way and not give away the ball like that. Goke is now bringing it in behind, dinks it, Sargent chests it. This is the saddest thing I've ever watched. My only fear really is that we get absolutely blown out in this first leg. It's 3-0. VAR's going to check it. I put the word Champo in the stream title. I referred to the Champions League as the Champo when we started bottling it. I mean, we caused upsets throughout this year. It was a miracle that we made it into the knockouts, in all honesty. The fact we made it into the knockouts as a higher seed is wild. There's another chance immediately. I mean, please stop. Please stop. 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 We're already dead. We're already dead. Why am I here? It's deflected in off a defender. I'm so sad. We were meant to come here and battle valiantly and do our best and be good and just be proud of what we've achieved. And it deflects. It just deflects. Oh, I don't want to watch this. There's a kickoff highlight. It's 4-0. There's still 2 hours of football to be played over the legs. Right, let's believe. Let's believe. Everyone, I want you to stand up and believe with me. Not just the stream watchers. If you're watching the YouTube video of the season, stand up right now. We need some support for the lads. That's awful. What are we doing? Josh Sargent is pulling my pants down. I mean, if we get 2 back, there's a chance. And as much as they've been good, I don't feel like they've been miles better. Like, it's not like they've had 50 shots in the half. They've just been very clinical. This is nice football. This is good, lads. Keep it going. Bostock, you're good in the air. Great win. Breckin, we're so back. We're so back. Get the ball, Breckin. Don't do VAR nonsense on me. Breckin's robbed the ball. If this goal's not going to be counted, it's a very awkward walk of shame, isn't it? Right, the comeback's on. Encourage the lads. We're back. Wasn't off. Don't need to watch the replay. We're so back. We are so back. Don't call it a comeback yet. If we get another, we have a bit of fight left in us. Yeah, it's 4-1. Yeah, I mean, look at it. They just took all their chances. What was that? Get your acts together. You got the ability to make a difference. I've got faith in you. There's some players looking apprehensive and not up for the battle, and they're not going to be on the pitch in the second half. Good. Off you come. Amatucci, off you come. I'm bringing in Zaroli. I'm moving in Killy to Regista. Right, there's a kickoff highlight. Imagine if Cliff Garcia scores immediately. I might have to drop good for the second leg if that happens. Of course, if we now concede, it's just a bit sad after half a comeback felt possible. Why are they on the attack? Goke already has a goal. Oh, I'm so scared. Please stop. Back post, win the header. It's over by miles. We're fine. We are fine. Encourage the players. Come on, lads. Look at the green, happy, smiley faces. Shepherd and Killy. Shepherd, the left back. Scored at the Camp Nou. Breckin turns, shoots. It's 4-2. The linesman has not flagged for it. This might be offside, but the linesman didn't flag. Are the players going to celebrate? They don't need to. It's going to count. Come on. Shepherd, Breckin, turns on the penalty spot and slaps it into the bottom corner. Okay. We're going to dig deep. We're going to fight hard. I'm a bit concerned about Bostock on a booking. I feel like I might need to take him off sooner rather than later. We're coming up to an hour played here. You know what? Time for more changes. I'm going to bring in I kind of want to make a double change here. You know what? Trincao coming back from injury is going to... Oh, it's such a risk. I'm going to play him. Trincao on the left, Lopez on the right. Fresh legs in the wide attacking area are the order of the day right now. We've got, 25 minutes? 4-2 would be a really good result to take into the second leg. But I can't help but feel like having had 6 goals in the first hour, there's going to be a few more goals in the next 22. Trincao, great win. Zaroli, get it forward. Trincao. This is okay. That's nice. That's nice. Williams, Trincao, Shepherd, go on. Breckin, this is really nice. Breckin! Oh my word, Kieran Breckin, what are you doing? What are you doing? He's got a hat-trick. What's he doing? Where's that come from? The Man City man was disregarded. He was thrown to the curb by Pep and his merry band of men. We've picked him up. We've rebuilt him. And he's taking down a dragon in Portugal. It's 4-3. He's on a 9.0. He is absolutely killing it in this game. We have turned this game on its head. Trincao free kick. Dinks it. Shepherd. He is our left back. He is our left back. We have to remember that when he skies it like that. I mean, 4-3 gives us hope for the second leg. I don't think they've had a shot in this second half outside of that one immediately. We've been so much better in this second half. Saying all of that, they're on the attack here. Miles over. Miles over. That is fine. 5 minutes left. They've got a set piece. Please, not like this. Goke, Miles over. That's fine too. 5 minutes of added time. Are we going to go back to Gibraltar with something to play for? We absolutely are. What a turnaround that is. What a way to step it up and really pull this game back level. I mean, look at their XG in the second half. Chat, they did nothing in the second half. Absolutely nothing. After we tweaked things. Have to be happy with that. Which, if you told me I was going to be happy with that at, 4-0, I would have laughed at you. That's a really good comeback. Kieran Breckin. Beautiful, man. We've got a league game midweek. The B team are playing in it. Oh, I love this bloke. He's been quality. He has been quality for us. Shepherd's going to be suspended. Not ideal, but we can deal with that. So for this game, I'm dropping Good. Good has not been good enough up top. I'm going to give Casey Wooster a chance. He's a really, really quick player who has great important matches. I think that could be useful in this kind of game. For this match only, I am going to move Breckin deeper. Play him as a centre mid on attack, and then change his instructions here to moves into channel and roam from position. I'm assuming here that Porto are going to play their 4-4-2, which is definitely what's been predicted by my analysts. So with that in mind, when we're in possession, we're going to play slightly wider and then look to play through the middle. The reason to play slightly wider is I want to try and stretch apart their 4-man midfield. So that just allows us to do that. And really, we're going to be looking for Breckin to work his magic through the middle. That's the team I'm going with. Wooster and Trincao are definitely not going to play the whole game here. We're going to have to make some subs. We've got Madueke on the bench. We've got Good. We've got Cliff Garcia on the bench as well. There's options. We're still underdogs going into this game. The pundits still don't believe in us. We're a goal down. We've got to be at our best. But I want to believe that we've got a chance. I'm a little bit concerned by the TV angles here because it always really annoys me and it feels like bad luck in a weird way. In the home games, where the players walk out and for some reason we just get to stare at the roof. I think the TV director's just like our roof. I bet it doesn't show the roof now. Please show the roof or I look like an idiot. Oh, the roof. Up the roof. We are actually just in a shed. It's just corrugated metal. We've had a few chances, but nothing really happening inside the first half an hour. 29% of the ball's concerning, but it's not about the amount of ball you have. It's what you have with it, and we've got it right now. And Killy, Trincao, on his left foot, maybe, shoots. Just wide, and Killy's picked up a knock and a half here. Wants to sell him, but his injury's affecting him. I'm not risking it. Fogden is good enough that I feel like I can bring him in as a really good defensive option. They've got a set piece. I don't like this. Gökçe, who was very good for them, the Turkish winger in the last game, shoots. Hits the crossbar. Oh my word, that is the least convincing defending I've ever seen, but we've got it away from danger for now. I mean, we've still got a set piece to deal with here. They scored one of these against us. We conceded a penalty from one of these as well. Bath heads it away. Gabriel is there to try and keep it alive. Back post. Over everyone. Gökçe. Only just wide. That was scary. How is it half-time already? How is it half-time already in this game? I mean, on the one hand, we're keeping things tight. On the other hand, we've had 34% of the ball. I think I've got to move Breckin forward. I think I've got to apply more pressure to their back line. And Breckin is definitely the man to do that. Move into channels, hold up the ball. More risks, I think, for him. Trying to get it forward to the players running forward. Trincao has not been good in this game coming back from injury. I'm going to bring in Madueke and I'm going to bring in Garcia at half-time as well. In Cliff, we trust. There's a kick-off highlight immediately. I want to believe it's Cliff Garcia scoring. On the other hand, they have got possession. Or rather, they had possession here. They've played it forward. Fogden, great header. Madueke, fresh off the bench. Cliff to Noni. The subs link up. One-on-one. Can he finish it? I almost look like a genius. It's been saved or blocked. I'm not even sure how it went over. Still got a chance here, maybe. Not the best crossing. Duru, Amatucci, Duru, Madueke. Looked off. He is off. I mean, the good news is they're not really doing anything. The bad news is there comes a point here where we have to go forward and try and make something happen in this game. And I think we're kind of approaching that point in the game right now. Let's get rid of luck for the overlap. Try and be a little bit quicker in terms of our play getting forward. More direct, more narrow. Still looking to go through the middle, though. I've got 20 minutes. I need a goal. I need something. I mean, the positive is they're creating such little. I feel kind of confident about going forward, but I've got to go forward now, really. I'm running out of time to sit back. I'm going to take off Amatucci and bring in Zaroli. I'm going to play Zaroli as a centre mid on attack and move Breckin across. I'm going to put Noni back on support. We'll go with that. I like fullbacks on attack because they give you a really good defensive back four shape, but we'll get forward. We've got a chance here. There's 5 minutes left. We need a goal. We need a moment. Noni, back post, Cliff is under it. It's cleared away, but only as far as Mbida. We've got a chance, perhaps. Mbida can't afford to lose it here, though. That is an interesting ball forward. Hamadeh for them has it, gives it to Gabriel. See, they've been playing the ball out from the back a lot this game. That is a almost wayward pass that we can't quite get. Gökçe for them, dinks it. Got to win the header bath, does win it. Breckin, Fogden, a lot of our players on bookings. Wide to Cliff. This is nice. Cliff Garcia dancing down the right-hand side, cuts inside, doesn't get there. Falls to good! He scores! And it's 4-4! Oh my word, how did that get through to good? How did that get through to him? If he misses that, I'm selling him in the summer. Cliff Garcia cuts inside. Breckin kind of challenges Gabriel. It falls all the way through and Good tucks it away. And it's 4-4, but I think I've now got to change things back. This is very, very attacking. At a point where I'm not quite ready to go this attacking just yet. It's not major changes we're going to make. We're just going back to our kind of standard shape. There's so many players on bookings for us, but I've already used all my subs. I think this game's going to go to extra time unless is there to be a late twist. A dagger through my heart, perhaps. Oh my word, they're on the attack. We win it. Cliff Garcia's battling away. Nico, their star man in the midfield, plays it forward. Rank switches it. Fogden, great header. Cliff Garcia back to Bath. That is a wayward touch by Fogden. Josh Sargent has a chance. Gives it inside. Gökçe, one-on-one. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We lost to a last-minute goal. last year in the Conference League. Fogden gets caught with a wayward touch and they just absolutely punish us. I was looking for Rivero to turn hero. Oh, I've got to change everything back forward. The weird thing is I went back to the system that we'd been dominant with throughout the game before. Okay, pass into space. There is going to be some space here because they're playing a 4-4-2. I need there to be a lot of extra time, and I don't think there's going to be a lot of extra time. Shout words of encouragement. There's 6 minutes of added time. There's 6 minutes. I might as well go for it. When in doubt, just YOLO it. Fogden. Mate, you play DM on support. Hit early crosses. Get it through the middle. Is this a real highlight or is this a fake highlight? I think it's a fake highlight. But I want to believe Football Manager. Oh, what a gutting way to concede. Cliff? Surely not. Surely not. We've got a free kick. Is Brecken okay? I mean, could we? Please be an actual highlight here or I'm going to be so sad. Madueke. I need a hero. Oh, it goes just over. That's probably the last chance of the game. There's 5 minutes left. Hold the phone. Madueke. Good. Madueke. Please. Pen. Referee. That can't have been the highlight. I feel like Good should have just shot it. I can't believe what I've just witnessed. I mean, I've got so many men committed to the attack. There's so much space behind our team. Williams is going to get sent off for that. They've still got the ball here. They're going to score another. I can't believe it. We actually blew it. There was actually a great chance there at the end, and Madueke had a crap touch. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I mean, from one end of the pitch to the other, to lose like that, I mean, there's still 2 minutes. Williams hits the crossbar. We hit the cross. We literally could have scored more in this game. That is so unfortunate. I mean, how unlucky is that? Look at the XG. Look at the XG. Look at the story. That goalie got man of the match. It's that kind of game. I mean, it's a great season, but to lose it like that is absolutely heartbreaking. We were never winning. I guess that's the one thing I should consider. We were never actually leading in the game across the 2 legs. Yeah, we drew level, but we were never ahead. And we look at the quality of the players that they can just bring on to score against me. It's kind of wild they didn't score more sooner. I mean, we get £8 million for playing in the round. Brecken and Bath, I think, are going to be suspended for the first qualifying round next year. We'll worry about that in 6 months. Wow. Well, yeah, that season just happened. We have £30 million in the bank at the end of season number 8. And with a £12 million transfer budget and our wage budget over doubling, as you can perhaps imagine, I'm rather excited for the upcoming summer. In terms of league form for the year, we did win the league. Trincao, maybe a little bit of a surprise, top goal scorer. 1 defeat, sadly, did come against Magpies. I'm still not really over it. If I was going to give you a disappointment this year, Damien Good has really been lacking. He scored a ridiculous amount of goals last year. To be frank, it probably wasn't sustainable, the 65 goals he scored. This year, he scored 3 times less. And whilst I don't necessarily want to sell him, if the right offer comes in, maybe I would consider taking it. In the Rock Cup, we did win 8-2 in the final against Europa. You'd 8 to be them, wouldn't you? Madueke, joint top goal scorer alongside Jake Bostock, who featured, of course, in some of those late European games. He looks really good, the 19-year-old. He had a great league end to the season. I think we might have had a future star in this guy. In terms of the first team, it is still a little on the larger side, and I have already started looking at potential signings we could make. And if I'm being honest with you, despite the reputation improving a little bit with this year's European run, it's not really moved the needle all that much. A lot of League One players being the most valuable players I can sign, an indicator that there's still a lot of work to be done here. But having made the Champions League this year, the league stage, and then the knockouts, I've had a taste for it. Next year, I want to try and do the exact same. The league stage of the Champions League is the bare minimum. When I'm back for the end of Season 9 recap, I hope we're celebrating things. As always, if you are enjoying these seasonal recaps that we're doing at the stream save, well, leave a like, obviously. Come and join us on Twitch or YouTube and watch them live. And of course, you can watch streams back after the fact. If you go to my YouTube channel page down below, there's a little live tab. And all the streams exist there, so if you want to see all the madness that goes on, come and join us. Besides all that, have a lovely rest of your day. It is me, Jack. I'll see you for some Apex very, very soon. I'm out.